Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and click the bell icon for more juicy content from me. Welcome back. By way of reintroduction, I am Shola Ezeokoli, Dr. Shola Ezeokoli, board certified internist and physician coach. I help physicians and non-physicians create new lives. That's the long and short of what I do. But I'm basically able to take people from where they are to where they want to be through my coaching programs, courses, speaking, etc. Drilling it down, I help busy physicians and non-physicians defeat and prevent burnout, as well as create new careers, businesses, and vocations, and a life that they can be proud of. So I am the doctor's doctor that does it all. Today, though, I'm going to be talking about the secret to happiness that most don't take seriously. It's a very simple, it's simple, yet it's profound. It's a secret to happiness that people they don't think about it, they don't put it into practice, or they only do it when maybe they're forced to. Having discovered this secret, actually I stumbled on it when I was 12 years old, and I'm going to share that story in a bit. Having stumbled on this secret and finding out later on in life, actually they've done a study in 2008 showing the validity of this, and I'm like, oh wow, I've been doing this since I was literally a little kid. Like I said, I stumbled on this secret when I was 12 years old. It's a secret to happiness that most do not put into practice, they don't know about, or even if they know about it, it's just sort of head knowledge. They don't do it and then wonder why they're feeling so unhappy, feeling so unfulfilled, and not living their dreams, right? So I am going to share with you this secret to happiness that most don't take seriously and most people don't do. But before I do that, I'm going to share a story of how I stumbled upon it as a 12-year-old growing up in Nigeria. I don't know if you know, I am Nigerian. I grew up in Nigeria, and a lot of Nigerians during that time go to boarding school for high school. So I was 12 years old in high school, what we call high school, in boarding school, and I was having a bit of a rough time. I was homesick. I wanted to be with my parents. Was missing my brothers, etc. So we tend to live sort of regimented life. You don't go from thing to thing. It's not like you have a lot of free time when you're in boarding school, but on Saturdays, after you did your morning chores and there was morning inspection, you're more or less free to, rest, chill, do your laundry, etc. So one Saturday morning, I had left my dorm to go to class to escape from a bully. Yes. I always say, in Nigerian boarding schools, it wasn't were you bullied, it was how long were you bullied for and what was the method of the bullying. So I had gone to escape from a bully, and I was feeling really down. So I lay down on one of the desks or whatever, and then I was just feeling down. Again, 12-year-old, at the age of 12, I didn't really have words for the emotions I was feeling, except that I knew that I was feeling sad and homesick. So I just thought to myself, I said, okay, I feel this way. I feel bad. I already decided to cry. I said, okay, what's working? What's going well? And then I started to think about all the things that were going well. Within 10 minutes, I felt better. Now, circumstances around me didn't change. I still, kind of tried to go back to my dormitory late at night, hoping the bully had gone. And I was still, without my family. But in those moments, I felt better. And here's something I've realized. I'm no longer 12 years old. But every time I have indulged and leaned into my gratitude practice, I have felt better every single time. I actually wrote about it in my book, Free to Be, The Empowered Woman's Handbook, about the power of gratitude. And that is the secret to happiness that most people don't take seriously. And I think it's pertinent to talk about gratitude because in America right now we're celebrating Thanksgiving, and I have a Black Friday sale coming up, talk about that later. But gratitude is so important. And the thing about gratitude is not just I'll remember to give thanks when things are good, right? The truth is that with this duality that there is in life, there's always something good and something bad happening, right? But gratitude helps you not to see your life as a sum total of the negative experiences that you have. Gratitude is very, very important. Now, gratitude helps you in the following ways. Number one, it actually rewires your brain. They actually did a study in 2008 about, how gratitude changes the brain chemistry. And they did MRIs and all of that. And they found that gratitude actually helps your brain think differently and more positively. Gratitude shifts your focus. Number two, gratitude shifts your focus, even if it's just momentarily, from the negative things that are going on in your life to the positive things that are going on in your life. Number three, gratitude helps you to, it reminds you of the good, okay? Sometimes when we're going through stuff, it's very hard to see what is good and what's going well. When you have a gratitude practice, and I'm talking a little bit about that, when you have a gratitude practice, it actually constantly reminds you to focus on the good. And if you build a gratitude practice into your daily life, after a while, your brain becomes habituated to reaching for gratitude. So something will happen, you'll be like, well, at least it wasn't that. Or, oh, thank goodness it wasn't that. Isn't that more empowering? Much better. It'll make you happier than constantly seeing your life as the sum total of your negative experiences, which life is not just about the negative experiences. Another thing gratitude helps you do, it helps you have faith for good. Why? Because when you remind yourself of all the good things that have already happened, then you can actually believe that, yes, more good things are coming your way. Unfortunately, if you are constantly mulling over the bad that's happening, you will start to believe that all you're going to be set up for is more bad stuff. So, which is it to be? So, how do you do gratitude, right? Because gratitude is a practice. It's not just something that you do, once a year at Thanksgiving. Oh, what are you grateful for? I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for, I'm in a food coma now. Yeah. And then you run out on Black Friday and trample other people. Whatever. No, gratitude is a daily thing. The simplest form of a gratitude practice is thinking of 3 things you're grateful for when you wake up and 3 things you're grateful for when you go to bed at night. If you are somebody who prays, or you are a person of faith, or you have a religion and you pray, incorporate gratitude into your prayer. I can talk about Christianity because I'm a Christian. I can't talk about other religions, but a lot of times as Christians, we go to ask God, but we forget to thank God for what is already going well. And there's nothing wrong with asking God, but how about remembering to thank God when things are going well? How about remembering to be grateful? That's why I said 3 things to be grateful for in the morning, 3 things to be grateful for at night. If you take this a step further, you can do gratitude journaling. And I do this every month. Every month I go through everything I've been grateful for the past month. And every now and again, I will take out my phone and write the things I am grateful for. Now, there's something that, permit me to go to the Bible, that they talk about altars of remembrance, where, if you read in the Old Testament, they would be instructed to build something when they had a victory. Have your own altars of remembrance. I remember when the first month I hit my income goal in my business, I went and I bought myself a ring because I was grateful. I was like, this is me saying I'm grateful for this that happened. I'm happy. I did so great in my business. So every time I wear that ring, it engenders feelings of gratitude. So you can stack those on top of each other. 3 things to be grateful for in the morning and in the evening. gratitude journaling, and then what I call stones of remembrance, where you actually have a physical thing that denotes something great that happened to you. And every time you see that thing, you think to yourself, yes, this great thing happened to me. Now, it doesn't have to be anything expensive, right? It may even be something you already need and you were going to get anyway, but now you've decided to tie this significance to it of, yes, I'm buying this thing, or I'm getting myself this thing, or I'm doing this activity because I am grateful. And that brings, speaking of grateful and Thanksgiving, I have a Black Friday sale coming up this Friday, the 25th of November, 2022. The link is there in the comments or the show notes to my Black Friday sale. I have different courses. Go in there, check them out, see which one appeals to you. Some are for physicians, some are for non-physicians. There's courses on time management, goal setting, multiple streams of income. There's a whole course in there for doctors called Purpose and Prosperity Outside the Medicine Box. And it's a very comprehensive course on how doctors can start to shift to have not only medicine as their stream of income. There's also, I'm also doing a 25% off sale on coaching packages. So go there, click the link. If you don't see anything you like, send it to your friends. So other people might want to avail themselves of one or more of these courses. And the kicker is, everything is 50% off with the 50 off coupon code. We open this Friday. Please go there, have a look, see what you like, and never ever forget to make gratitude a part of your daily life. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Please share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so that you can know whenever we send out any new videos.